Today we're going to talk about what type of minerals should you feed your goats. Well, firstly, let's start with what type of minerals you shouldn't feed your goats. The first error that I see goat owners making when it comes to minerals is giving their goats a mineral block. Now, mineral blocks and salt blocks, they're designed for animals that have a really coarse tongue, kind of like cows and horses. And that coarse tongue allows them to lick the block and absorb the nutrients they need from that block. The issue is goats, they have softer tongues comparatively to those animals. So a goat could lick a mineral or salt block all day long and still not get the amount of nutrients that they really need from it. Now, with that being said, it doesn't hurt to also throw a mineral block in there for your goats. They might enjoy looking at it as an enrichment activity, but they're not going to get all the nutrients they really need from it. Oh Lord, we got some of our big girls walking up now. We've got Mira right over here. Oh, donkey, don't knock over the camera, baby girl. And you guys can't see her, but one of our pregnant does, Miranda, is on the other side of the camera right over there. The second type of mineral you really should not be feeding your goats is a mineral that is made for goats and for sheep, kind of a dual purpose mineral. Now, the reason this is bad is because goats really need copper in order to, Miranda, just because you're pregnant, you can't steal all the attention from the camera, girl. You can't knock down the camera. So a mineral that is made for sheep and for goats is not going to have copper in it. Now, goats really need that copper to help with their parasite levels, whereas copper is highly toxic to sheep. So if you're feeding your goats a mineral that is made for goats and for sheep, then it doesn't have copper in it, which means your goats, once again, aren't getting the nutrients that they need. Now, I'm gonna go and show you guys what type of minerals we feed our goats before Griselda right here knocks over the camera. You can see all of the girls inside this pen are already going crazy for the minerals. I actually just topped it off inside this split feeder right here. They've got their baking soda on one side and the minerals on the other. But this stuff, it is Sweetlix Meat Maker Goat Minerals. It's a loose mineral, so it's really easy for the goats to eat as much of it as they would like. Now, this right here is what the minerals that we use looks like. Like I said, it is Sweetlix Meat Maker Goat Minerals. There's a lot of really good options on the market for minerals. Mana Pro makes a really popular mineral that is often sold in Tractor Supply and is a little bit more easily accessible. We honestly just chose this type of mineral because of the higher zinc levels in it, and we've noticed that's something our herd is a little bit deficient in. Moral of the story is you just want to get a mineral that is designed for goats, and it is a loose mineral. Make sure it's not for goats and sheep, and make sure it's not a block. Otherwise, your goats aren't going to be getting the nutrients they need and not living as healthily as they could be. Is healthily even a word? If you're getting into keeping goats, or maybe you already have goats and you want to learn about how you can raise them a bit more optimally, then one of the best, most immersive, kind of hands-on way you can learn is actually by staying at an Airbnb you have on the property. And I'll give you guys a tour, show you our setup for the goats and what we do that's kept our goats happy and healthy for a number of years now. Or if you're from the area, you can also just schedule a private tour during the day. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, we'll get you later.